Hello and welcome back to Doki Doki Literature Club. Welcome back to Sayori saying, "You wouldn't have come if it weren't for the cupcakes." You're damn right I wouldn't have come if it weren't for the cupcakes. But just before we start, Tarwanian in the comments has said, Yuri, very quiet, very spooky. And I'm like, yes, I don't know how the game goes in the future. I've never seen a walkthrough or I've not seen a playthrough of this, but I know it does take a left turn at some point. However, up to this point, I think we've all met Yuri either in college or in school, and she's the quiet one. She is the quiet one. Maybe even gets bullied for being the quiet one, but enjoys other people's company. Even if you don't say anything, it's just nice to be in the company of other people. And I was that quiet kid. I was the one that went into the library and read copies of National Geographic and Focus magazine. I don't know if it was owned by the BBC at that point, but they were fairly similar. There's kind of lots of decent photography in there, and kind of why I went into being an image editor in the future, now. But yeah, I can totally identify with Yuri, but not perhaps with her spooky bits. Anyway, let's carry on. So I had to trick Natsuki into making them. That's the cupcakes. Come on, give me more credit than that, Sayori. Out of nowhere, something smacks Sayori in the face and tumbles onto the desk. Whap. Kia! Ow. What was... This has gone a bit Star Trek. A cookie? Sure enough, it's a giant cookie wrapped in plastic. Sayori glances around. Is this a miracle? It's because I paid my restitution? Retribution. Actually, that one almost worked. Ahaha. Evil laugh. I was just gonna give it to you, but then I heard you blab about the cupcakes. It was totally worth seeing your reaction, though. Ahaha, evil laugh. Natsuki? That's so nice of you. I'm so happy. Sayori hugs the cookie. Jeez, just eat it. Sayori rapidly tears open the wrapper and takes a big bite. So good. Sayori suddenly clasps her hands over her mouth. I bit my tongue. Oh my god, I do that all the time. It's, there are reasons, but I'm not going to go into them. You're going through a lot over just one cookie. Natsuki takes a bite of her own cookie. Yours looks really good too, Natsuki. Can I try it? Jeez. Beggars can't be choosers. But yours is chocolate. Yeah. Why do you think I gave you that one? Still, I'm really happy that you shared this one with me. Sayori gets out of his seat and goes behind Natsuki, then wraps her arms around her. Jeez. I get it. Cookie still in hand, Natsuki reaches up to nudge Sayori off her. Sayori suddenly leans down and takes a bite out of Natsuki's cookie. Hey! Did you seriously just do that? Ooh-hoo-hoo-hoo. Mouthful, Sayori trots away to safety. Yuri and I laugh as well. Evil laugh. Geez, you're such a kid sometimes. Monica, can you tell Sayori... Natsuki glances around. Monica isn't in the club room. Where's Monica, anyway? Good question. Have any of you heard anything about her being late today? Not me. Yeah, I haven't either. That's a bit unusual. I hope she's okay. Of course she's okay. She probably just had something to do today. She's pretty popular, after all. You don't think she has a... Ahaha, I wouldn't be surprised. She's probably more desirable than all of us combined. That's true. Excuse me, princess. Suddenly the door swings open. Sorry, I'm super sorry. Ah, there you are. I didn't mean to be late. I hope you guys weren't worried or anything. Eh? Monica chose the club over her boyfriend after all. You're so strong-willed. But boyfriend? What on earth are you talking about? Monica quizzically glances at me. Never mind that. What held you up anyway? Well, my last period today was study hall. To be honest, I kind of just lost track of time. Ah, you have a laugh. That makes no sense though. You would have heard the bell ring, at least. I must not have heard it since I was practicing piano. Piano? I wasn't aware you played music as well, Monica. Ah, I don't really. Just kind of started recently. I've always wanted to learn piano. That's so cool. You should play something for us, Monica. That's... Monica looks at me. I only know chopsticks. Maybe once I get a little better, I will. Yay! That sounds so cool. I also look forward to it. Is that so? In that case, you all get to hear me play chopsticks. Wait, what? I won't let you down, Finn the human. Monica smiles sweetly. I didn't mean any pressure or anything like that. Ah, evil laugh. Don't worry. I've been practicing a whole lot recently, and I'd really love the chance to share once I'm ready. I see. In that case, best of luck. Thanks. So, I didn't miss anything, did I? Not really. I chose to leave out Sayori's mischievous escapade. I'm sure Natsuki will end up complaining to her anyway. It looks like everyone has already settled down. Sayori somehow already finished her entire cookie. Yuri is back to her book and Natsuki disappeared into the closet. Finn the human! Finn the human! Sayori suddenly comes up to me. I'm gonna go get some supplies from another classroom. Want to come with me? Supplies? I'm not that surprised. What for? Well, you know how the festival is coming up? Me and Monica were gonna make some posters and stuff. So I need to go find some crayons, markers and glue sticks to eat. Ah, I see. Sure, I'll go with you. Yay! Okay, Monica, we'll be back soon. Sorry, for some strange reason, I was distracted by the little half windows in the wall. I was like, oh, do they slide open? Yeah, they do. And I was like, why, that's a little... Why was I distracted by that? Yeah, we'll be back soon. Ah, are you going with Finn the Human to get the supplies? No, we're not that There's no need to trouble yourself. I'd be happy to go with him. Oh, but I wanted to go. It's so much fun exploring empty classrooms and stuff. Hehe. Okay. It was just a suggestion. See if you can find poster paper too, okay? Okay. Ready, Finn the Human? Yep, let's go. Sayori and I exit the club room. I follow behind as Sayori hums and skips around the hallway. Honestly, it feels like I'm taking a kid to the mall or something. Sayori finds pleasure in the simplest things sometimes. Hey, Sayori? What exactly are we doing for the festival anyway? I'm not sure how you would make an event out of literature. Evil laugh. Me and Monica have it all planned out. Don't you worry. Is that so? Yep. We're gonna do a poetry performance. Oh, that's the one thing everyone wants at a festival is a poetry slam. A performance? Of what kind? Well, everyone's gonna take turns on stage at the poetry slam over smooth jazz and recite their favorite poems. Ah, that sounds kinda dull. Finn the Human! You're not thinking about it the right way at all. It's not just about reading poems, it's about the smooth jazz. It's about performing them. Like, you say the lines of the poem like, between my feet, the last remaining flower beckons to me. I twist the stem, freeing it from its clinging roots, caressing the final joyous moment between my fingers. But to what ends have I summoned this joy? For now, when I look in every direction, the once prosperous field before me is but a barren wasteland. Sayori says nothing at all. Like that. Sayori? How do I put this? I'm sure it's just me, but it's impossible for me to take you seriously when you talk like that. Eh? You meanie! I'm working super hard on this, you know. I know. I just meant that it's a pretty unordinary contrast to your cute self. That was a mental train wreck. Evil laugh. Don't say that, it's embarrassing. But I guess that means I'm doing a good job. Yeah, I guess so. I'm so excited. I just can't hide it. That was the Pointer Sisters. The festival is gonna be so much fun! Sayori spins herself around in the hallway again. Hey, Finn the Human, this classroom over here is empty. Let's begin the mission. The mission, eh? It's been a long time since I've spent time with Sayori like this. But in the end, she hasn't changed one bit. She's nothing but a ball of sunshine drawing happy vibes from the world around her. It's a pretty nostalgic feeling for me. As the years went by, I began to hold myself up in my room more and more. So going adventuring with Sayori brings about a special sort of feeling I forgot I had in me. The two of us enter the classroom. Sayori heads straight for the closet and I follow. Let's see what we have in here. Crayons! Sayori pulls a box full of crayons off the shelf. They're the best brand too, most flavor. They're kind of dirty though. Sayori starts pulling various crayons out of the box, reading the color name. Alright, that's one down. Don't get distracted. We still need to find... Wait, I'm looking for my favorite color. Fine. Then at least move aside so I can look for the poster paper. Is poster paper the same as sugar paper? Ah, I dropped one by accident. Smack. Kya! Sayori bends over and smacks her forehead right into the shelf. She falls onto the floor and the crayons spill all over her lap. Ow, 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 ow. You okay? My forehead! Sayori clutches her forehead. Jeez, Sayori, that's just like you, isn't it? No, someone's got a head injury. You tell them, don't go to sleep. That's what you say to someone who's just banged their head, and then you make sure they don't go to sleep. Finn the Human, you are useless. Come on, let me see. Since Sayori is sitting on the floor, I grab her by the waist and pull her out of the closet. You have to move your hands, Sayori. But it hurts. Just do it for a second. Sayori slowly releases her hands from her forehead. I gently brush her bangs to the side. Ow! Sorry. There's a huge red mark on the center of her forehead. A bump is starting to form as well. Man, that's gonna swell up. I should find you some ice. Finn the human? Where would I even find ice around this time? I guess a cold drink would do. You don't have to. I'm fine with looking like a unicorn. Even wincing from the pain, Sayori makes a silly joke. Ahaha, evil laugh. What are you saying? I'll be right back, okay? Don't go to sleep. Okay. I pat Sayori on the shoulder and run out into the hallway. I locate the nearest vending machine. What should I get? It really doesn't matter since it'll be used as an ice pack rather than to drink. But I know Sayori likes apple juice, so I purchased that one. In just a moment, I'm already returning to the classroom where I left Sayori. She has one palm on her forehead and is using the other hand to clumsily scoop crayons back into the box. At least they were already in the wrong spots before I spilled them. Sayori, here. I hand Sayori the bottle of apple juice. It's nice and cold. Sayori opens the cap and starts drinking from it. Sayori, what are you doing? It's for your forehead, idiot. Sorry, I forgot. Maybe it's the concussion. Maybe it's the ahaha, evil laugh. How hard did you hit your head? Sayori places the bottle against the bump on her head. It stings. Just bear with it. It'll feel better soon. Looks like you cleaned up most of the crayons, so that's good. Hey, Finn the human? This kind of reminds you of growing up, doesn't it? Yeah? What do you mean? You know, how we used to play outside all the time. I would always try to keep up with you. You were kind of oblivious in some ways. Like, I usually fell behind or had trouble climbing on the things you did. But sometimes when I tried to do things I couldn't, I would get myself hurt. I'd fall and scrape myself, or get a bump, and I would start crying really hard. Ahaha, not so evil laugh? And you would rush over as quick as you could, and you would try really hard to get me to stop crying. It was almost like you blamed yourself and were afraid of getting in trouble if someone found out, even though it really wasn't your fault at all. You know. Did I really do that? Yeah. Don't you remember? Come to think of it, maybe I do remember a bit. I guess I was always so focused on my games that I didn't pay enough attention to you. So in a way, it was my fault. Kind of like this time too. If I wasn't rushing you out of the closet, you probably wouldn't have hit your head. Finn the human. I don't think you realize it, but you're always thinking about other people. Even after all these years. Jesus, how old are we? Oh, how old? Even after all these years, you my grandson Timmy? You're rushing to help me, even though I'm just being clumsy. You're really a sweetheart. Don't call me that. And I don't really do this kind of thing all the time. I guess when it comes to you, it just feels natural. Before I even know it, I'm treating you like that. I guess that's what happens when You've been friends for so long. Really? Maybe you're right, Finn the human. I'm so glad that nothing's changed between us. Do you think it'll be like this forever? Forever? If I'm honest to myself, there's no telling where we'll each end up for college, or after that. So it wouldn't be fair for me to make any promises, but, well, I hope so. It's been this long already, right? I can't imagine you ever changing, so my hopes are up. I'm so happy. Sayori has a whimsical expression in her eyes. We remain silent for a moment. She's so silly and clumsy on the outside that when I see her deep in thought like this, it makes me not want to disturb her. I guess we should go back. I don't want to worry Monica, you know? Oh, good luck with that. She's gonna see your forehead either way. Not if I hide it under my bangs. Sayori hops to her feet. She clutches her forehead again. Don't stand up so fast after hurting yourself. Oh, well, I guess it's too late now. Anyway, let's go. I follow Sayori out of the classroom. Sayori plays with the bangs to try and hide the bump, but without much success. In a moment, we make it back to the club room. Ah, you're back! Good timing. I was just about ready to start with sharing our poems. Sayori, your forehead. She's fine, don't worry about. I was playing with the crayons and smacked my forehead into the shelf. Finn the human says nothing at all. Monica also says nothing at all. Well, anyway. Were you able to find everything we needed? I have it right. Huh? Sayori frantically glances around herself. I forgot all of the stuff! Calm down, Sayori. I have it all right here. I found the poster paper too. Ahaha, evil laugh. Sounds like you ended up doing all the work, Finn the human. Well, Sayori... I failed to come up with an excuse for Sayori. I made it an adventure. Yeah, that. Ah, evil laugh. Okay. In any case, good work. I'll start working on the posters tonight. Me too. Okay, everyone. Are you ready to share your poems? I guess I should grab mine. After making sure the crayon box is closed tightly, I return to my seat. Who should I show my poem to first? It's gonna be Sayori. Straight up Sayori. I mean, I'm kind of liking finding out more about Sayori's and the protagonist Finn the human. The little backstory. It's kind of cute. Sayori says nothing at all. Finn the human! I really love your poems. I can't believe you've been hiding these from me. I'm not hiding anything. But your poems are so good. Yesterday's, and this one too. You can't tell me you haven't done this before. I mean, you're really the only one who feels that way, so... No way! Not even Natsuki? Well, I guess Natsuki is the least likely to admit how much she likes something. But I don't think it's that. What do you mean? Well, I guess I'll be honest about it. It's a lot easier to write poems when I'm thinking about you. Wah? Stop thinking weird things, idiot. I just mean that you're a really expressive person, I guess. How am I supposed to write poems about my own stupid life? But you somehow make everything in your life an adventure. Even the little things. Like cooking. Let's not talk about that. So yeah. I guess what I'm saying is that I can feel more feelings through you than I can through myself. We have that kind of weird connection. It's your fault for getting me, it's your fault for getting in my business all the time. I don't know if I understand. Sigh. You never understand when I try to explain things, do you, Sayori? Or maybe we just don't explain them that well. I pat Sayori's head. Ahaha, evil laugh. Hey! I'm not a kid, you know. Are you sure about that? Maybe. Sayori starts fiddling with a pencil between her hands. Hey, Finn the Human? Will you give me your poem? I kind of want to keep it. Huh? Why? Because, well, it's the first time you've written something for me. I don't know what that means. 2 exclamation marks when the human says nothing at all but exclaims the silence. Sayori, you completely misunderstood. I didn't write this for you. Sigh. Are you even listening anymore? Well, whatever. I'll give it to you when we go home. Really? Nah. I broke my pencil. Sayori hastily bends down to pick up the piece she dropped. But being inattentive of her surroundings, she bumps right into me. Sorry. It's fine, it's fine. I'll get it for you. I bend down and pick up the broken pencil. Sayori clutches the desk behind her to support herself, knees shaking, knees weak. Arms weak, mom's spaghetti. I'm a little clumsy today. Ah, longer evil laugh. Let's sit down, Sayori. Yeah. I grab Sayori's arm and help her sit at the desk. Anyway, I still haven't read your poem. Oh, sorry, I forgot about that. But it's not as good as yours. Jeez, don't worry. I'm sure I'll like it. Wow, that's a lot of poem. Okay, cool. Bottles. I pop off my scalp like the lid of a cookie jar. What? Sorry, what? Yeah, okay, cool. Let's start that one over again. Bottles. I pop off my scalp like the lid of a cookie jar. It's the secret place where I keep my dreams. Little balls of sunshine rubbing together like a bundle of kittens. I reach inside with my thumb and forefinger and pluck one out. It's warm and tingly. But there's no time to waste. I put it in a bottle to keep it safe. And I put the bottle on the shelf with all of the other bottles. Happy thoughts, happy thoughts, happy thoughts in bottles, all in a row. My collection makes me lots of friends, each bottle a starlight to make amends. Sometimes my friend feels a certain way, down comes the bottle to save the day. Night after night, more dreams, friend after friend, more bottles. Deeper and deeper my fingers go, like exploring a dark cave, discovering the secrets hiding in the nooks and crannies. Digging and digging, scraping and scraping. I blow dust off my bottle caps. It doesn't feel like time elapsed. My empty shelf could use some more. My friends look through my locked front door. Finally, all done, I open up, and in come my friends. In they come, in such a hurry. Do they want my bottles that much? I frantically pull them from the shelf, one after the other, holding them out to each and every friend. Each and every bottle. But every time I let one go, it shatters against the tile between my feet. Happy thoughts, happy thoughts, happy thoughts in shards all over the floor. They were supposed to be for my friends who aren't smiling. They're all shouting, pleading something. But all I hear is echo, 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 echo inside my head. Holy crap! Yeah, I was thinking the same thing, old chum, Finn the Human. I tell you what, we are gonna leave it there for the time being. If you like this, definitely leave a little like. If you haven't already, you can always leave a subscribe, it's free. And if you click the bell, YouTube might even tell you when a video goes live, and I'll tell you what, I'll catch you next time.